You don't lose a woman's respect when you're broke. You don't lose it when you're quiet. You lose it the second you stop having boundaries. Because boundaries aren't about keeping people out. They're about teaching people how to value being in. If you're tired of being taken for granted, if you want her to respect you more, stay with me till the end. In this video, I'll show you 6 boundaries every man must have. Not to push women away, but to finally make them see you as someone they can't afford to lose. 1. Stop overgiving. Most men confuse generosity with overgiving. They think, if I just give her everything, she'll love me more. But that's not how respect works. See, love without boundaries feels like pity. If you're always the one driving across town, always the one paying for everything, always the one rearranging your schedule while she gives you crumbs of her time, you've already reversed the power dynamic. You've put her on a pedestal you built with your own hands. And now you're kneeling. Overgiving is not noble. It's desperate, and desperation never earns respect. A woman may smile, she may accept what you're doing, but inside she knows. Your love is cheap because it requires nothing back. Respect comes when you give with choice, not fear. When you invest in her because she's proven herself, not because you're scared she'll leave. Give your time to someone who values it. Give your effort to someone who meets you halfway. You don't need to stop caring. You just need to stop caring recklessly. Because when you're constantly pouring into someone who's not even holding a cup, the only one left empty is you. 2. Never tolerate disrespect. Respect isn't something you ask for. It's something you demand without saying a word. The first time she rolls her eyes at you in front of her friends. The first time she makes a cutting little joke that digs at your manhood. The first time she talks down to you like you're a child. That's the moment right there. If you stay silent, you've taught her something dangerous. He'll let me get away with this. And once that belief is formed, reversing it is almost impossible. Disrespect doesn't always come loud. Sometimes it comes wrapped in sweetness, little sarcastic digs, passive-aggressive comments, emotional games disguised as honesty. But it doesn't matter what form it takes. If it chips away at your dignity, you must call it out. Not by shouting, not by getting emotional, but by calmly making it clear. This doesn't fly with me. That's when she realizes she's dealing with a man who has standards. Women test not to destroy, but to define, to see who you really are. Fail that test, and you'll spend years trying to claw back respect you gave away in silence. 3. Prioritize your time and mission. A man's time is his currency, and the way you spend it screams louder than any words you could say. The guy who instantly replies to every text, cancels his plans to see her, rearranges his life at a moment's notice. That man doesn't look romantic. He looks empty, like he has nothing bigger going on than her. A woman might enjoy it for a little while, but deep down, she feels it. This man's life bends around me. He has no spine, no higher purpose. But when your mission comes first, when she sees you focused on building something beyond her, that's when her respect skyrockets. Because women may want attention, but they respect purpose. When your time is scarce, when it's protected, it suddenly becomes valuable. She has to earn it. She has to wonder when she'll see you. That's the difference between being taken for granted and being taken seriously. So guard your time, protect your mission, because when a man's purpose is clear, his boundaries are unshakable. 4, protect your emotional energy. Not every storm deserves your umbrella. Your emotional energy is sacred, but too many men throw it away. They overshare too early. They offload their pain on anyone who will listen. They spiral at the first sign of conflict. And do you know how that looks? Not vulnerable, not deep, just exhausting. A woman studies how you handle your emotions more than what you say. If every trigger sends you into a rant, if every argument ends in drama, she won't see strength, she'll see instability. Being emotionally available doesn't mean being emotionally messy. It means knowing how to carry yourself when the fire is burning. It means being calm when others lose their heads. That steadiness is what earns respect. Because women bring storms. That's their nature. Emotional shifts, moods, tears, tests. And if you drown in it, you're no longer a man she can lean on. You've become another weight for her to carry. Protect your energy. Don't give it away to every argument, every insult, every bad day. Silence can be stronger than words. Restraint can be more powerful than expression. A man who can hold his emotions without dumping them everywhere, that's a man she'll never forget. 5, don't chase, lead. Here's the truth most men don't want to face. Chasing kills attraction. The moment you're begging for her time, double texting when she's silent, rearranging your world just to prove you care, you've already lost. Because women don't follow men who chase, they follow men who lead. When you chase, you're telling her, my value depends on your response. And once she feels that, you've given her the power. But when you lean back, when you stay grounded in your purpose, when you let her come to you, not out of arrogance, but out of quiet confidence, that's when you flip the script. She starts wondering, why isn't he running after me? Why is he so calm? That mystery pulls her closer. The psychology behind chasing is fear. Fear of being replaced, fear of being unseen. But fear never inspires respect. Stillness does. Confidence does. Boundaries do. Stop running. Walk your path. If she respects you, she'll walk beside you. If she doesn't, she was never yours to begin with. 6, walk away power. The strongest boundary of all, the one that makes every woman respect you, is the power to walk away. Not in anger, not to punish her, but from a place of self-worth. The man who fears being alone will always settle. He'll tolerate disrespect, manipulation, emotional games, just to keep her. And that man will never be respected, because if she knows you'll stay no matter what, she has no reason to rise to your standards. But the man who can leave, who can say, I love you, but I won't betray myself to keep you, that man is unforgettable. Walking away isn't about being cold. It's about being clear. Clear on your worth. Clear on your standards. Clear that your dignity costs more than her presence. And when a woman realizes you won't stay where you're disrespected, that's when she finally sees your value, because you don't teach people how to love you by what you demand. You teach them by what you refuse to tolerate. Remember, boundaries aren't walls, they're doors, and only the people who deserve you should get to walk through. If you got value from this, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this, and check out my other videos where we go deeper into psychology, relationships, and self-respect. And if you're ready to take this journey seriously, consider joining our membership, where we break down these lessons even further, because respect isn't asked for, it's commanded. And the moment you live by these boundaries, you'll never have to beg for it again.